Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I know I have not been available. Oh, God. Do I want to do this? I don't know. The market has been moving to the downside lately. Um, okay, hold on for me. Okay, let's quickly do the analysis, guys, and then we can jump off and do something else. So we have the previous daily low there, previous daily low, previous daily high. I mean, oh God, what am I? Previous daily high, previous daily low. We are retesting support, so that's a major low as well. I don't have any directional bias, to be honest. I just have to see what's gonna happen. So it held that favor look up as support, pushed lower. We seems to be getting an invasion there. It looks like it is the same movement that is happening on all of the side. Uh, there is that low here. There is that high. Previous daily low. As I said, we are on support. There is a fair value gap here with an inversion and an order block. So it can hold this order block where it is now. That's very critical for it to be noted that we just swept the low, and then this could be a point of reaction for me. That's a 1 hour fair value gap with a breaker here. We could move to the upside and reject there. So I think I would love perhaps use that as a current draw of liquidity, and decide on it. Hold on for me. Okay, sorry about that. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Sorry about that. Come on. Sorry about that. Just quickly. Sorry about that. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Uh, I don't know if I'm audible, but I will have to quickly do this. Apologies. I will quickly have to do this because sometimes I get not to be audible. Let's put it here and then we'll check it later. So, as I said, this will be a retest. You could get, to be honest, you could get a move like that. That's a possible move that's about to happen, for which I'm also anticipating it. Uh, let's see. I know, guys, this week I've not been trading so much. I didn't have the energy to. So, yeah. So, with this Asian low here, I just want to see what's happening here. Whatever is happening here, it's interesting. Hmm. I'm gonna watch this high. What happens above the session, above the lunch hour, the the above this lunch hour range here. I just wanna see, are we gonna hold that reject? Because already we had this 15 minutes hold up here. So it could reject and retest this previous daily low and reject from there. So that's what I'm saying. I just want to see what happens as we go there. Um, is it gonna give me a move, or is it gonna just reject and come back lower? I don't know. Like, so that's what I'm saying. I just want to see what happens here because hmm, this thing is just ridiculous. Okay, nah, this let me watch this, but this market is ridiculous. Okay, hold on. I don't know what to do here. Hold on for me. So, man, I don't know if I should try this, but for me, it's a bit. I don't know if I should try it, to be honest. Let me see if I'm audible anyway. Just want to see if I'm audible. Sound like I'm audible. Okay. So, can I get a move like this? The good question is, can I get a move like this? Come back to that high. I doubt, man. Where am I gonna put my stop loss? Am I gonna wait for a move? I don't know. I don't have any bias, man. I have no bias. I think I'll just wait and come back to look at it. But let's speak about macroeconomics and everything. Here we go. So we've seen the British pound has been losing a lot of strength lately. It's interesting. Nasdaq has lost that, but Nikkei and China, and so what has been happening with the British pound? I think I need to look at that. It's just 50-50. Service PMI was very good. PMI was very good. Look at that. Very bullish as well. Hmm. Interesting. There's a mistake here. So, look, what's been happening? I'm just thinking, yeah, I've not looked at gold. Oh, okay, guys. Oh, God. According to be sensitive to US economic data for reserve signals with calibration respective. Look, we've been seeing a lot of um let's speak about the US because we also got PMI yesterday. Look at that. So the dollar has been very bullish lately. Stocks extremely bullish. ADP, interesting. Let's look at the ADP data that came out yesterday. Besides, I think I'm just gonna focus on ADP here. Let's look at the labor data, ADP, because ADP. So basically, maybe the labor data will give us direction as where to be going, because sometimes look, we have cut rates, but so the labor data in terms of ADP looks good, performed better than expected. Um, this is a good sign as much as they cut rates, because my fear was they cut rates, but you still continue getting extremely bad ADP numbers and NFP numbers. That will signal that we might need another 2, 3 cuts late this year and early next year we get another cut. But now it looks like the will stabilize because the reason why I'm saying so, it's also, I think you also have to be careful on cutting rates, but while inflation is increasing. So you need a good jobs data for the Feds now to start saying, let's stop cutting rates. Perhaps inflation will come back close to 2% because right now we are at 3%. So we've seen this uptrend in inflation, which is CPI, We don't want a CCPI coming. The price will be extremely expensive while the labor data is breaking down. So this ADP data, it, it, it just gives a bit of stability. It just gives a bit of stability, I should say, in terms of what the Feds want to do. Because remember, the Feds were said as much as they flight so low when they went to cut rates, but it is interesting to see what ADP data is, which we are waiting for NFP. We are waiting for NFP very soon. I think that's what another one that we'll be waiting for. But let's also look at the COT data. I don't know if, oh God, okay. Still government shutdown. We still don't have the latest COT data. But let's look at the top setup also. I think the other things I will speak about them as we go along. Hmm. We're here. GBP bearish, GJ bearish, EuroCAD and ZDCAD are bearish. US does, I don't normally trade this bullish and all the other indices. But let's look at, I will look at this technicals. Let's look at, okay. I don't know if the guy that I spoke about that I'll take this trade is there. So right now, I spoke with a friend of a guy that was with me last week saying, I will look into trading US oil. We've broken this low. We are coming to that low. I'm looking for lower prices in oil, and I think that will cap inflation as well because low price oil prices are dropping. And this is a trade that I told the friend that I was looking for, the guy that was me on the stream. I just want to see if it will create a lower low and look that maybe perhaps if it creates a lower low, I am gonna just raise my stop loss to that low. So this is a trade that I have, and I spoke about this last week, and it's still bearish. But one thing about gold, it's been consolidating. Yeah. Gold has been consolidating, and I also wanted to look at SA top 40. Remember, look at the recovery here. Oh God, look at this. Look at this. For those that join me every day, here is a trade. So, oh, good. Sometimes you get trades like this. So for those that join me every single day when I speak about the JSE Top 40 Index, you look at things like this and be like, sometimes the trade, the entries are as perfect as um, as this one that I got here, but I will speak about it. Remember, I bought an ETF that low and we got in a low. I didn't add another one, but bought an ETF here on the SA Top 40 Index. So maybe we're going to start to recover as we see there's a top 40 recovering here. But this is nothing but a good trade, guys. This is a beautiful trade. It doesn't get better than this, to be honest. So what I want now, it's can it come back lower, hold that, maybe move my stop loss to that high, but it doesn't get better than this, to be honest. This sometimes you get such a beautiful entry and you consider yourself a gold. But yeah, SA top 40 index, when you so this is a trade that I have also. So US oil and SA top 40 index. And I've already spoken about this several times a few weeks when I was streaming. And then, oh God, another thing that I want us to speak about. Let me think. Okay, let's look at GJ, GPP CAD. I think those are the forex pairs that should be doing something. It is bearish, so I'm gonna wait for this move as it comes back to the upside. For now, it's a bit overstretched. I'm not looking for anything there. Perhaps it held that support pushing up. Maybe this one I could look for. I could look for shorts, yeah. Yeah, I could look for shorts. It makes sense to get a short. I could try to look for shorts here. Interesting. But yeah, those are the things that I'm looking for, man. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, of course. I didn't, back to day trading. Maybe if an SMT happens at that low, I will love that. Something like this will work out for me. Let's see how it goes, man. I'm still gonna wait for a reversal there. Come on, man. Hey guys, I think. Oh God, I think I'm gonna call it a day, man. Not in the mood of this. Um, just waiting to see if it will take out that low. One of them take out that low. Maybe we can look for a flip to that 15 minutes fair value gap. But I'll call it a day, guys. Sorry. Sorry. I think, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. Guys, thank you so much. I think I'm gonna call